السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الاعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.
Za'Tar, you see the discrepancy in height, but it's actually a two.
Live from the UFC, ladies and gentlemen, we are Apex in Las Vegas for UFC Ngannou 2. And now, the 260, Miocic versus this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC. Ming out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting holy professional record, 14 wins, 2 losses, 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 5 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Captain Morocco, but Morocco, Abu Azaitar. Fighting out of the red corner, Asar. And now introducing his opponent, striker, holding a professional record, 11 wins, 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 4 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 185 pounds. Fighting Marc-Andre, powered by Quebec City, Quebec, Canada, Barrio. Our referee in charge, Jared Ballell. Oh, and when the action begins.
Jared Villel draws the that might be his only spot tonight. The beautiful Ariane Celeste opening assignment tonight. Sorry, Jaron. Looks like he's with us here in Las Vegas. Luciana's here. And UFC 260 is now officially underway. Brittany Palmer as well.
Fighter, fight.
This fight clock is brought to you by the U.S. Army as Za'Tar in black. Marc-Andre Barrio is in red. Open that guard high and closed early.
If you're fighting a guy that's been away for a while, it feels different to him. He has not experienced it for a long time. His footing inside there.
Looked like an early slip.
Good underhook there. Changing the position, using the head pressure to drive Barrio, circling off to his left. Chain of pressure into Za'Tar. A way to dig and underhook himself.
Time.
Za'Tar needs to try to find it.
Neutral. Low blow.
Early pause in the action here.
Low blow.
About a minute into this one.
Za'Tar to sort of
get
his head back in the game. This might be a good reset for Za'Tar.
Because as you saw right away, right, it's a lot like the guy, like while you're a little bit awkward, it takes a little bit of time to get your Barrio thought. A lot of nervous energy, right? You've been away for your footing back in there, and this would be good for Za'Tar and go back out there and try to fight the way that you plan to. Honestly, it was
watch the low blows.
Probably the matches with Stipe as I got 2016. I'd been away for 9 months, and I was so nervous. So Za'Tar being gone 2 years is going to need to go.
Nice knee to the body from a Za'Tar who told us.
Yep, because then you know an experience that you're not as familiar with anymore. And driving Barrio into the side of the octagon and controlling it.
Za'Tar's best chance for success is to. This is not a strong suit. I know he did work with Khabib.
They're striking, you know, but
really as a K1 fighter.
Yeah, to be out, maybe he feels in here he can control Barrio.
Very good knee.
Maybe Barrio isn't as strong to him. Lands a good knee in there.
Barrio proven to be fit.
Those body shots were nasty.
Barrio's so durable there.
A couple of fights ago, Marc-Andre Barrio realigned with. He's just talked a lot about trusting his instincts. Za'Tar, a miss from Barrio.
His hands, he throws that overhand right, then he digs the left body shot. He is starting to try to wear at the gas tank of Barrio. So even though it may not seem very damaging, you know, knowing that Barrio is a cardio machine.
2 minutes now to go in round. Clinch battle continues here. Round 1.
Za'Tar's just very busy right now, and Barrio is the activity that he's putting out at the moment, but you know that Barrio's able to keep up with just Barrio's going to continue to fight regardless of how long this fight goes. Maintain this level of cardio and this pace to stay with
Za'Tar.
Stay with Barrio.
Strong low kick there by
Clearly Nice knee there from Za'Itar, and another one to the body.
Common knees, and they have been very effective for him to this point. Every time he goes to that tie clinch, he just starts bumping.
Barrio working offensively here in front.
Yeah, Barrio's doing a good job getting close.
Nice jab from Barrio. A couple nice counters from Za'Itar.
Some strong low kicks from Za'Itar.
But look at where the bruising is, Joe. If Barrio hasn't checked one of them yet. If Za'Itar was throwing that low, as we talked about on so many more compromise in terms of his approach. In occasions with the low leg kick, he may already be much, but because he's kicking on the thigh, that meaty part of the leg.
Competitive through 5. Definition is the old rule, so just one hand down instead of 2.
Right here.
Fighter def instant replay at any time during any fight, and the fight can to be considered grounded. Also, the review official can invoke and then be restarted. The fighters in camps have been. Saeed El Badoui had some instruction alerted. So while some of you were in commercial breaks for his pupil Abu Za'Itar, and Joe, to your point, he wants him to avoid that clinch.
Like when you're watching the end of the round, he was very exhausted.
Clinch.
He's looking, when you look at his punches, particularly towards, he's really getting the best work off with his legs. Great in the end of the round, they look very labored. Knees in the clinch and great kicks on the outside. And as you're talking about DC, that long leg, but he seems tense, layoff. It's just the nerves and just the lack of before. He looked more fluid before.
Yeah, right, so he might have gotten a little stronger. Beautiful knee there. He might have won the round, but it got closer as they hear and strike instead of fighting the clinch. It is not where they want to spend the majority of the fight.
I know you. Ready? We're going to start right here. Fight.
And when I want him when he's in the clinch to just punch and just
stay in the middle. Stay in the middle.
Yep. And they avoid and escape.
Nice inside low kick by Barrio. Countered by Abu.
They want that jab low kick from Abu bad.
Barrio is just good uppercuts in the clinch by Barrio.
Tar, we'll see if Barrio can recover here.
Oh my goodness, did you hear the corner yell, no? Whenever he changed level for the takedown, they really want him striking because they know that he's such a powerful guy that but I'm telling you, Barrio, if he lands one, he can hurt Barrio. Barrio is putting a pace on this dude right now, though. He's constantly in his face.
Yeah, we're just nearing the midpoint of
the clinch here and going for a takedown, DC.
And a lot of times when you start taking takedowns, that's almost a sign that they're starting to get a guy like that that's striking, right? A striker, and he's fatigue a little bit, right? And you get Abu trying to go in there yelling at him not to score takedowns. Oh, beautiful to the single leg, knowing that that's not the game plan because you hear the counter there. But Barrio's knee by Za'Itar. Right back up and right on him. Nice.
Good tight.
This is getting really close and interesting now.
Elbows by Barrio.
Very good elbows.
And Abu just took a huge deep breath.
UFC Fight Pass invites you into the world of combat sports. Authentic content, in-depth original programming, and unique combat sports premier streaming service. UFC Fight Pass is all access to live events all in one place as the global always in your corner.
Oh yeah, Barrio's starting to wear on the avalanche a little bit because Barrio is just getting rolling. And man, Za'Itar has to find a way to slow, and this pace will not slow down.
And you're seeing a Za'Itar hit. It's just from fatigue. Za'Itar's legs start to get wobbly. And it's not from getting... Yeah, look at how his right leg keeps...
And he's still landing, right? But he's landing because...
Stiffening up.
Because he's a fighter, and he's a tough guy.
Yes. But look, the pop on his punches is largely... Nice front kick to the body right there. Usually gone right here.
He does. Oh, beautiful. Nice clinch punches by Barrio.
Barrio looks fresher here.
Yeah, he is. He's much fresher.
Fight for both gentlemen.
It's a very tough fight, but as you saw,
Look at the swelling on the left leg of Barrio.
Joe,
No,
he's still just marching forward.
Dude's a savage. Oh, this is crazy.
Oh my good, look at this dude.
Short elbow there from Barrio. Has missed on it.
They're so tired.
A handful of uppercuts, but the clinch strikes are working.
Digging. I mean, Abu's got his legs straight. Oh my goodness, these dudes are, his feet are square. This is not a good position for
Incredibly compromised here. Just because of fatigue.
Za'Atar.
No, he looks incredible because of the shots he's eaten.
Abu, turn around, buddy.
Big difference.
Barrio.
Well, at least going into this third, they know it out. And again, as I check it.
Going into the third, right? Barrio in round 2, more as they go into this third round.
And the fresher man, look at that.
Za'Atar's corner saying don't clinch, but I think Za'Atar's trying to
At this point in time.
clinch, really to find a way to recover a little bit, down by going into the clinch.
Yes. No,
It
I
might
think
be
you're dead
smart
right.
to slow it down.
But Barrio is stuffing it here. He stuffs the single.
What
It
happened?
looked like Jaron Villel made contact and had stopped the
He just stiffened up.
mouthpiece.
Yeah, but he did it in a weird way.
It was very,
Boy.
Give me your hand.
But it's not correct.
very odd.
Stop.
But-
Time. Don't move.
Oh.
Grab it, Raul. Put it in your mouth. Can't lose position. Here we go.
He is
Ready?
absolutely.
He's exhausted. I mean, the guy's tired, and that is trying to go get your mouth guard is when you're not thinking. He's exhausted, and Barrio is right in his face, clearly, because the fatigue has set in so dire. It's like,
This is a terrible position to be with 3.5 minutes to finish this fight.
oh,
And Barrio is just teeing off on him. Barrio can.
you said it in the power bar, and he has sucked away at the power bar. Barrio is a cardio monster of a Za'Atar.
full
Now
mount.
he goes into the mount.
And fantastic for Barrio. This is terrible for Abu. Terrible. Oh my goodness.
Za'Atar has to push off of the hips and bridge. He's got to turn this.
Oh my goodness.
Za'Atar,
Barrio coming on strong in the third. This could be a 10-8 round at this point.
oh yeah, he is smashing us, not allowing him to breathe.
And DC, this is easily coming.
Za'Atar right now.
I have a hard time imagining that Abu's going to make it out of this
He
round
won't. It does not seem
at any moment.
Abu, I need you to move.
Barrio in terms of the total strikes here in round 3.
This is a start. At least move it. He told move Abu. Abu said, I'll move. So he's clearly
He's so exhausted. He easily passed out of the frying pan, right back into the fire. Hit his guard, went right to mount again.
You gotta move him.
And now Barrio's not going to let him get up.
And that's good advice by the corner. They're telling him to push the knee, lift his hips.
Oh, hammer fist now.
He's pushed the hips. He cannot stay here and try to just...
Man, Abu is so...
He's
that
so
could be
tough.
the wrap. If he flattens him, he's
He's going to get flattened out, Joe.
He's so tough. He's got to go under the armpits here.
There
he
it is.
goes. There you go. At least he can move from here.
But the problem is
He's still got his butt up in the air.
Barrio isn't even... He doesn't even have both.
Well, Barrio's exhausted too.
Yeah, hooks all the way in.
Right.
Yeah, because the Za'Atar is so physically tough that he won't quit on him. But Barrio is just all over him.
He had him briefly.
So, you know, this shows
Look
you
at
how
this.
tough this young man is.
Flattened out there, but with no hooks. Back to the mount. Barrio hears it. He can get the fight stopped. That's it. That's it. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, Barrio could finish this fight with one more big
The blood is flowing, too. Look at that mat.
explosion, but the Za'Atar will not quit on himself to keep the official off of him. The Za'Atar just continues to move just enough.
Tremendous third round. I mean, we're in 10.
I mean, this was a crazy third round by Barrio.
7 category now.
Right.
You know, beating. Oh, there it goes again. I mean, it's just been, most of the rounds been a ferocious end. Back to mount. My goodness.
But Marc-Andre Barrio, there's the stop finish for the Canadian in Vegas tonight.
That's a good feel like
Za'Atar, you see
He did it early,
height.